The rotation has been tough, very realistic. Having been here, this is my 5th rotation at the Joint Readiness Training Center, and by far the hardest, not only because it's been hot, but because the enemy is different. I mean, they have really done a job on changing the rotation to make it challenging, and this enemy is free thinking. This enemy has the ability to really go anywhere and do anything, and so you constantly are evaluating and having to target him, ruthlessly to get in front of him. The men and women from Alaska, they're tough. I mean, they deal with some severe weather, mostly in the negatives, but that makes them tough, and they understand when it's rough on them, they just keep going. And so whether it's hot or cold, you'll watch that determination and that real grit show, and I've been proud of each and every one of them because they pushed through some pretty hard weather and pretty hard challenges on the body. We can't really come out of nowhere. We're not part of Forces Command. We're stationed out in the Pacific and in the Arctic portion of the Pacific, and so I think when they come to a place like this, a lot of people look at us like, where are you guys from? Oh yeah, you're that unit from Alaska. And then you come down here and you see the men and women, really the confidence they have, the enthusiasm they show, and just how darn tough they are. And you see that, oh, those are the men and women from Alaska. And you make your mark on places like this. It sets the conditions for a unit to bond and to mold prior to going to a really dangerous place. And it's that bond that will carry us through when we're in a tough, combat environment, and when you're a long ways away from home and you have to depend on the men and women to your left and right. It's experiences like this that bond you, hold you together, and build the team that makes you successful overseas.